Small game on the ground from Hunger House. Just got the pound and are ready for the next round. So with that being said, make sure you grab your snacks, your drinks, your weed, whatever the fuck the case may be. I got a hair sticking up in the back, but it's alright. It's alright. No, it's not. It's still there. Some of the Anyways, with that being said, y'all can see the title of this episode, this live, whatever the case may be. Kicking it with whoever. AI. Um, we're gonna bring Colby up on here, and we're gonna Colby Covington. We're gonna talk to him a little bit about, the recent Mike Tyson fight that took place, and yeah, we're gonna get his opinion on that and see what he has to say. See if he has anything to say to Jake Paul for how he did Mike Tyson. And it's probably gonna be interesting. This is gonna be a bit of a shorter episode than usual, but it is what it is. We're still here. So with that being said. Yo, what's good, Colby?
I'm doing good, bro. Just in the gym right now, getting this cardio in.
Word, word. How's that going?
It's going good, man. I'm sweating like cow in here. My boy, I hate cardio, I swear.
I think everybody hates cardio to an extent.
Yeah, man, I'm fine with lifting heavy stuff and all that, but when it comes to cardio, I'd rather lay on the floor and watch paint dry.
Man, well, I don't know about that. I think I would lose my mind watching paint dry. But hey, did you catch the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight?
I did not see it. All I know is Tyson whooped that man child's ass like a father, whooping his 8-year-old El Mao.
Actually, no, he didn't.
Really? Damn, what happened?
Honestly, I don't know what happened. Everybody's saying that the fight was rigged, that it was staged, that it was this, that, and the third. But I honestly don't know what happened. I don't know if Mike wasn't as prepared as he thought he was gonna be for the speed that Jake Paul has compared to him, the stamina that Jake Paul has compared to him, and he ended up losing. I mean, he didn't get knocked out or anything, thankfully, but he did end up losing.
Man, sounds like something fishy was going on, if you ask me. I don't see a younger fit dude losing a boxing match to a 57-year-old former champion.
What do you mean? Now I'm confused.
I don't see a guy in his mid-20s prime of his life losing to a 57-year-old former world champion unless it was rigged or staged, as you said.
Well, I mean,
It's a shame too, especially for Tyson to come back after so many years out of the ring. I personally thought his first match back would have been him knocking out Paul. Lamau, I can just imagine Tyson throwing a punch and gassing out after one punch, and Jake Paul just beating the brakes off him.
well, it didn't go down like that, but Jake Paul was running from Mike in the first like 6, 7 rounds. He would throw a few jabs here and there, and then every time Mike would come in, he would back up and start backpedaling around the ring trying to get away from him.
Damn that. It's insane. You would think that Mike, being older and not boxing in a very long time, would be tired and gassed out before Jake Paul.
He was. I mean, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Jake Paul won the fight, and Mike Tyson lost.
I think I'm just stuck on the fact that Tyson lost the fight. It's so hard for me to believe that he lost to a dude with 2 professional fights and who only started boxing recently, and he's in a younger, fitter shape than Tyson. It's just so hard for me to believe that he lost that fight like that. It makes no sense and looks fishy as hell, in my opinion.
I don't know, man, but I'll tell you that the whole arena when Mike walked out just erupted. It was crazy. It was electric.
Yeah, he's Mike Tyson. Of course, everybody's going to go wild when he walks in the building. I'm sure the moment he walked out, the whole audience stood up and cheered, just like you said. So his legacy is insane. The man is a legend.
Oh yeah, no doubt about that. And then whenever they announced that Jake Paul won, the whole arena started crashing out. It was kind of funny. This one dude standing behind me was fucking mad. He was screaming from a far ass distance to the ring, like 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 they could hear him, calling a bunch of fake ass losers and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, bro, I get it, but it's not that serious. Come on now.
Sounds like you had some of the best seats in the house. I love that. The arena cracking up and people getting mad. And the fact that you got a guy in the crowd behind you yelling and screaming is insane. I bet it was fun to experience something like that, huh?
Oh yeah, man. Whether Mike won or lost, at the end of the day, it is what it is. But at least I can say that I got to go see Mike Tyson in the ring. It's Mike Tyson. Come on now.
Exactly, my boy. You have a once in a lifetime moment. I'm sure when you old and gray, you can look back and tell your kids and grandkids that you were there watching Mike Tyson fight live in the same arena. I'm sure they would be amazed. I know I would LOL.
Yeah, and you know what's funny?
What's funny, my boy?
You said earlier that you didn't catch the fight.
That's true. I didn't see it all. I was working out at the time and I just forgot about it. That's on me.
You lying, boy, because I saw you there at the arena. You were there.
All right, man, you got me. I was trying to save face and act like I was too cool to watch it, but I was there. I admit it.
Yeah, you walked right by my car too. It was kind of crazy. I didn't realize it was you at first until it was too late. I was like, damn.
Damn, bro. I didn't realize I walked right by you. I'm sure we would have had a good talk if I had just stopped for 10 sec.
It is what it is, you know. There'll be other opportunities in the future. You know, it's not the end of the world. Some people would have crashed out and been like bitching and complaining and acting like the world was going to end because they couldn't get somebody else's attention, which is crazy to me. And the crazy part is there'd always be grown ass men that act like that too.
I appreciate you being so cool and understanding, my boy. I agree. It's not the end of the world at all. There will always be opportunities in the future. As for the grown ass men acting out and bitching, I don't mind that though. Drama is always fun to watch unfold.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, bro, you're a man. You need to act like it. You know, too many times dudes in this generation will act on their emotions instead of their logical thinking like they're supposed to, and then it just leads to a situation that doesn't get any better.
I agree. Guys these days let their emotions get the best of them and do things and say things without thinking about the consequences. It's insane. It's becoming a more prevalent problem. I blame social media.
Oh yeah, I blame social media. I blame schools. I blame the government. I blame the news media. I blame all that shit.
I blame all of that. And a big factor is also parents. I see parents today letting their kids do whatever they want, giving them tablets and iPhones and stuff to keep them quiet instead of just, getting on their ass and being an actual parent.
Dude, who the fuck are you telling? Not every time, but a lot of times I'll go to the store and there'll be this kid just fucking screaming, letting it out, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And they don't even do anything. They don't do anything about it to stop their kid from screaming. They just let them scream.
Bro, I swear. I go into stores and there's some kid yelling his damn head off and the parent just stands there and laughs. It's annoying as hell. I think they just don't know how to control their kids, so they just give up and let them do whatever.
Well, it's not necessarily that. They don't want to spank their kids. They don't want to whoop their kids. They want to do none of that because they think it's abuse and they think it's going to hurt their children and this, that, and the third. There's going to be a sting to it, and that sting is going to remind that kid that they don't want to feel that shit no more, so they're not going to do what caused them to get whooped anymore.
Yeah, the whole thinking spanking and whooping a kid is child abuse is so foolish and it leads to problems, not solutions. When I was a kid, my parents weren't afraid to bust the belt out when I did something dumb. LOL, it wasn't abuse. Man, I just got my ass whooped and I never did it again.
Man, that's how I was raised too, man. It's funny because I dreaded getting my ass whooped as a kid because my parents used to use a wooden paddle. But at the same time, I'm glad they did because I didn't turn out to be like these weirdos today entitled and thinking that they're fucking a chick when they're a dude, or thinking they're a dude when they're a chick. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And the reason why those people think like that is because they never got whooped as a child.
No doubt, man. When I was a kid, I dreaded hearing, boy, you better straighten up. I knew it was going to be a long night after that. But like we said, we turned out fine. I think all the kids that never got spanked and whooped and disciplined as a kid are the ones that grew up to be the weird ones. Now,
Now what? I'm listening.
I mean, what happens when those kids grow up? They have no respect. Respect is taught. They have no boundaries. They have no moral code, no discipline. They have no character. They think the world revolves around them. They think they deserve everything just because they breath. No one had a chance to sit them down and straighten them out. Parents, teachers, and adults just let them do whatever they want. Now they grow up to be entitled undisciplined, adult spoiled children. It's all connected.
That's 100% facts, man. And another issue with that is that a lot of parents these days will give their children a video game or a tablet or some shit to get on to distract them while they're doing work or while they're going to work or whatever the case may be, instead of interacting with their kids the way they're supposed to. Because when you give a child a tablet, an iPad, a phone, video games to play all the time, it rots their brain.
Yes, exactly. I swear, parents don't want to deal with their kids, man. It is ridiculous. Instead of teaching them, leading them, guiding them, they just pop in an iPad and hand them a phone just so they can, what they think, can get some peace. When in reality, all they're doing is destroying the child's attention span and rotting their brain, like you said. It's so bad, man. It's getting out of control.
Oh yeah, man, and uh, it gets to the point to where I've been at the store and I've seen a parent take their phone back from their kid because they were watching something on it, and the mom takes it back and the kid just starts fucking screaming until the mom gave the phone back. And it's like, dude, how can you deal with that? How can you live like that? How can you allow your children to run your life? They didn't give birth to you, you gave birth to them, but you allowing them to pretty much dictate everything that you do, and it makes no sense.
Yeah, man, parents today are too soft. They have no spine, no backbone. This ain't how you raise kids to be functioning adults, man. If they're screaming and crying and bitching, like you said, the kid didn't give birth to their parents, the parent gave birth to the kid, and the kid needs to learn who's in charge, not the other way around.
Man, you spitting facts. But hey man, this was an interesting episode. This is a short one. You got one thing I do want to ask you though is, if you have the opportunity to slap anybody across the face without any type of repercussions, who would it be and why?
Damn. Now that is a tricky question, man. I'm gonna have to give it some thought. I'm still not quite sure who I would slap. How about you? You got a choice in mind?
Uh, I'd slap Aiden Ross. I'd slap Ariel Hawani. I would slap Jake Paul.
Those are some very good choices, man. There's so many people out there right now that could use a good slap across the face. I'm still trying to think of who I would slap. What made you choose that trio of people?
I also choose Neon, the streamer, too. But Aiden Ross, I slapped the hell out of him because he's a fake Jew. You know, he likes to act gay on camera and shit. Ariel Hawani, I'd slap the hell out of him just because he's fucking annoying and he has a loud mouth, and he's also a fake Jew as well. And then Jake Paul, I slapped the hell out of him simply because of the way that he did Mike Tyson.
These are great choices. I forgot about Neon. If I could choose four, he would definitely get slapped. My favorite part of what you said is about Jake Paul. You said you would slap him because he did Mike Tyson like that. It's not even about the fight. It's just that he did Mike Tyson like that. That alone deserves a slap across the face for doing the legend dirty like that.
Oh yeah, man. Uh, but hey, when Nate Diaz and Jorge Masvidal were at a press conference for their boxing match, and Neon said some stupid shit to Nate. and Nate's goons started chasing him out the parking lot. Did you see that?
Yeah, I remember all that. That crap was hilarious. That dude Neon was running for his life. I hope they kicked his behind the moment they caught him, LOL.
Dude, he was literally screaming, "I'm sorry," while he was running through the fucking parking garage. This shit was, it was the funniest shit that I had ever watched.
It really was hilarious. I remember watching it and I was dying laughing. I couldn't believe that fool said all that and ran like a scared little punk, LOL.
Right. But anyways, my last question for the night is, what do you have to say to anybody who will be watching this later?
Good question, my boy. I would say if you're watching this later, I hope that this podcast was entertaining and informative for you. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content. We got more episodes coming soon.
And that was your boy, Colby Covington. So make sure y'all do what it like what he said. And hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit all that because we got all types of content that comes out over here. So with that being said, appreciate y'all for tapping in. Make sure y'all share with your friends, your families, your mummies, your aunties, your grannies, and everybody else that y'all know. And I am getting up on out of here. Deuces.